Is your wife mad at you or your partner mad at you because you have so many tools and you have nowhere place to put it? This video is for you. All right, I don't know about you, but this is usually a great time of year to kind of figure out what tools you have, if you have any tools, and then how to organize it. So this is probably my, I don't know, 13th year of doing bonsai, like as a hobbyist. And this is like most of my tools in my disposal over those years. So what I started off, of course, this is really an organization video. It's just heads up how I organize things, and I found out to be really efficient. Is tools wise, you only need like 3 tools technically, or 4. Okay, wire is one of them. Okay, wire is how we move our branches around. Another one is you need a shear, okay, type of shear. Okay. You need a branch cutter of some sort. Okay. Doesn't need concave, just needs to be a branch cutter of some sort. Okay. And then you'll need a wire cutter. And when some people say, well, I got those wire cutters that cut, the problem was the one with the really narrow tip, not a blunt tip like this. Actually, you have a chance to scar that cambium on that tree. So that's something you want the Japanese tools or the design to cut wire. Okay, cuts it blunt. Okay, and the last, of course, is wire. So those are the 4 main tools. After that, you can diversify as much as you want. A couple of things that I really enjoy is like a pair of pliers that can move wire around. 2 of these are actually proper bully with a blunt end. A root hook is actually really nice, and then some of the specialized tools that was kind of fun, of course, is branch splitter, depending on the size you have. That's really important. And then tweezers are kind of fun. Brushes, root hooks. Did I say root hook yet? Root hooks are kind of fun to play with. And of course, some of the specialized ones like the spherical cutters are kind of fun. Now, the brand you buy, it's like buying type of shoes. It doesn't really matter. It depends on, really depends on 2 types. It's the type of steel and how sharp that steel can stay sharp. And that's kind of the key. People like me and you, that we don't sharpen tools, almost a daily use, any tool can use pretty well. Some of those, cheap red ones are disposable. I call them disposable. They're not bad actually to get what you need done. But if you're in this hobby, you want to invest in better tools. If you like the high-end tools like Masakune, go for it. No one's stopping you. If you want to buy the less tools, it's all, you want to buy some like the American tools, or not really American, like American Bonsai tools. They're great too. They're just tools that we use. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. But if you really want that quality tool, look for something that's have Japanese-made steel. They've done this in this business long enough. Their steel is sharp enough that they're not brittle, and that's something you understand. You'll drop tools on the ground or use a tool that's way too big for that, and you'll break your tools. That's gonna happen anyway, so don't worry about it. Okay, it's just you'll learn with the course, par for the course. But some steel, they're sharp, but they're not brittle, and those are the tools that are tried and true. My favorite ones, and this is just me, I like the old Masakune tools. So if I can see old Masakune tools like from the 80s and the 70s, those are really great. Like some of the ones I picked up. This is not even know. I got other ones. This is a Masakune tool. This is from actually Jim Barrett when he had a sale. I was looking for like particular items. That was one. There was another Jim Barrett one. They're just good steel. And that's the reason I pick them up. Other than that, other really affordable brands, Josh Ross. I didn't know this, and this is not just coming from John Kim. I did not know that Josh Ross tools actually come from Japan. So You might have to dig a little deeper, like the manufacturers, where they get it from, who designs it, who makes it. And that's something that you'll need to look for yourself. Now we have all this junk. And this is, remember, this is accumulated over the years. I didn't buy this like one shot. If I had to buy the one shot, I probably would buy stainless steel or black steel, Masakune. That's just me, because I know the steels are good. They can be sharpened and they're well tempered. So that's just me. That's my personal choice. Now, you'll probably have like tools, like, and then you just throw in a bag. You throw in a bag and you're like, and then your wife or your partner gets really mad at you and like, put those tools away. Even though you, surprisingly, and it's just like working in a lab, if your tools are out and you have a set space to work, it's mighty efficient. This is if you look at Bjorn, you look at Ryan Neal, they have their set space where they have their tools set out and they just can work. It's efficient. Okay, same thing in a lab situation. If you have your tools, your flasks, your scales, everything ready to roll, it is more efficient. Okay, so for this video, it's not really a tool video, it's really an organization video. This is not efficient. Okay, you can say you'll have a toolbox in the garage, and when you need something, you're running back and forth. What I found out is having a set space. In my case, is this like lovely atrium where I kind of work, or out in the garden I kind of work. So I need something a little more portable or stationary. So you probably need two sets. Okay. So my first set, first set that everybody have, just get your basic tools. Okay. And then you'll probably need to put it in like some type of container. You know, those three things: branch cutter, wire cutter, shear, wire, and if you want to have something that can like do gym pliers, that will work. These 5 things are the basic tools, and I can throw in the bag and go traveling, and I can work anywhere I want. Now, when you're at home, this is not efficient because you're gonna dig through looking for, so I need this or I need that, okay? What I found out is a toolbox. Okay, I've seen a couple of professionals use this. This is actually a really smart way to organize your tools. So what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna show you how I organize my tools in this lovely toolbox that I got from Harbor Freight for only 300, a little under 300. And yes, I got 2. One's for my wife for her party supply stuff, so we can leave it out here. And other stuff is for my supplies. So I do actually have another toolbox in the garage, but I found that wasn't efficient. I'm always running back and forth, finding stuff. In this case, everything's in a one-stop shop. I can grab it and go. So I'm gonna turn the video around. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna organize my tools in this new toolbox. So kind of switch the camera around to a point of view here. I'm gonna be working between my table here that was in front of her, and then this new toolbox that's right behind me. So if you're wondering, this is a 46-inch 9-drawer Yukon drawer from Harbor Freight. So if you want to go on, Facebook Marketplace, or you want to go through OfferUp and see, there's toolboxes that you can find relatively available in your area if you do not want something that's from Harbor Freight. I didn't care, it was cheap, relative inexpensive compared to my other toolbox in my garage. So this one has 9 drawers. Okay, it's lockable. The only problem is they're shallow, which is great for bonsai tools. And then you get some deeper ones where you can figure out what you want. Top drawer is probably going to be the most important drawer. This is probably the drawer that you will open and close the most. So this is where I put my tools that I use the most often. So shears will most likely go in here. Okay. Now, you're noticing I have multiple of the same pairs. So you gotta understand that some pairs will be used for repotting. So some of these pairs will be used differently. I'm just throwing them in right now so I can see what I have. And then maybe later on in life, if I need a new pair, Honestly, I don't even know how many tools I have. And then it's not just me buying, it's me not knowing what I have bought over the years. And this is one way to kind of quickly assess what you have and what you need to buy or pick up. So. Tom, why do you have so many tools? Well, each tool is for a different size. And the fun part about this is you can organize how you want, because no one's going to tell you it's right or wrong, unless you say it's right or wrong. Oh, let me see a tool. See, I didn't know I have two of the same ones. Look at that. You know, I could sell these, or I can trade them up. You know, however you want. I didn't even know I had that. I have more. I should knock the dirt off these things, shouldn't I? That's really a specialized one. Could have sworn I had a bigger one. I did buy some eBay ones. Just wondering, they're really brittle. I'll just tell you that. They're not like forged, but you know, they get the job done. Hey, look at that! I got 3 sizes. I never knew that. I'm not OCD, I'm just putting things where I think it belongs. See, these 2 were from eBay, Amazon. These are 2 from Amazon, Chinese built. They weren't forged. They were just stamped. So I didn't buy it. I did buy these. How did I buy these? These were. I think I bought a lot of Masakune tools on eBay one year when they were relatively inexpensive, and I just have them. They're really rusty. I should clean that up. All right, that should be right. By the way, my favorite root hook ever. It's like a skyfish sharp. It is my favorite tool to work on. This is my handy dandy other one that's really nice too. These were my first pairs. These are great. I'm gonna replace. I might not use these anymore. They might go as a donation pile one day. See, the more you find, yeah, I might donate those away. Rarer tools I got from estate sales. These were Jim Barrett's at one point, and then I got those. See, Jim Barrett still has his phone number on it. Should sharpen these. I have more tweezers. I just don't know where I put them. wire. What I'm going to do is probably label these so I know what wire I have and what wire I don't. Got some of my sharpening stuff. Alright, so this is where you kind of like concave sharpeners, if you never knew what those are. Cleaning blocks. Oh, this is a really nice grafter knife. This was from Rick Garcia. I think this was in Fresno when he was still in Central California. Look at the grafting knife. This Damascus steel, imported from Japan. So again, this is a great story if you ever know. I choked up on this one day. I choked it right there. And I was walking around and I was like, why? Where's all this blood coming from? And 10 minutes later, I found out it was my finger. I nicked it. That's how sharp this thing was. I made my little handy dandy container for it. I'm gonna live with this organization for a bit. See how I like it. Looks like I have 2 big drawers left. I'm gonna save this for like my sawzalls and other stuff that I always grab out. I do have some other stuff up here, some sharpening stuff from this is from Baikoen Bonsai. These weren't bad for a quick sharpening stone. I do have this. I do have another grafting though. I don't know where that one went. See, that's what happens when you're using tools. Root hook goes over here. Now, another reason why you want to organize your tools, I've lost root hooks during repotting season because I use that giant like tubs, and then threw away the whole tub with all the old soil and my root hook too. So I've lost plenty of root hooks in my lifetime. But yeah, I think that's it. And of course, you know, you can lock your tools. Lock your tools, and I'll go get to it. I can lock my tools. Or I can't. I had trouble last time locking my tools. Oh, you gotta be all there. Or not. Yeah. So what do you think? Now, when you're traveling to your friend's house and you need something, you know, you can grab. You can grab a smaller toolbox and then quickly grab what you want. Oh, look, I have more tools. Look at that. So that's spherical. That's flat. That's flat. That goes that way. There you go. All right. If you guys like the video, like, subscribe. Thanks a lot if you guys are watching. I do appreciate. Hope you guys have a great year. Talk to you guys later. Bye. I got it! Was it pushed all in all the way? What an idiot.